Welcome back to Pal Talks. It's been a minute. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and we are officially in December. Oh my gosh, December. As y'all know, this is my favorite time of the year because it is Christmas time, and obviously we get to do all the fun things that are Christmas related. I hope you guys already have your tree. I definitely got a head start on my tree. I did it like 2-3 days before Thanksgiving. I did want to have like a head start. So yeah, let's catch up. You know, how y'all been? How's work? How's life? How's love? How are the kids? How are hubby? I haven't been busy, obviously working and taking care of my kids and stuff, but have y'all gotten a head start on your Christmas shopping? I'm not gonna lie. So this year I didn't do Black Friday shopping. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. You know, I'm not feeling Black Friday shopping. I feel like honestly, I'm just gonna say it. The prices for Black Friday, like, I feel like it's the same even afterwards because you almost get the same thing, the same sales, you know, for Christmas. So I feel like it's all a lie just to shop on that day. Same thing with like Prime Day, you know, or Cyber Monday. Like I feel like it's all a lie. So I did shop quite a bit online this year. I found a lot of things that I wanted to buy to my friends and family. Online. It was pretty easy this year. And normally I'm the type of person that I like to kind of go to the stores and see things and, you know, like actually go look for specifically like certain gifts, you know. So yeah. And of course I'm into the Christmas spirit. So I definitely started baking. Your girl loves to bake. I do. You know what it is? Okay, so like I low-key am obsessed with the Great British Baking Show. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. Well, Mr. Hollywood, white hair. Oh my gosh, beautiful blue eyes. Yes, okay, and Prue. So like I be watching all the holiday cook-offs, the cookie making, the cupcake baking, the Great British Bake Off. Like, oh, I love it. Oh, you know what's another good show that I love to watch with the kids? I like to watch Is It Cake? Especially for the holiday ones. Man, they are so talented. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I've been doing that. I've been watching a lot of baking shows and just trying to get into my Christmas spirit. I was going to do lights this year outside because I did some last year. And it's just been like horrible weather around here where I'm at. Like, I'm not feeling it. The weather, I'm not feeling it. So I decorated the house inside like all out. Like I went all out inside. You definitely feel the Christmas spirit as soon as you walk into my house. And we're like the Grinch family, okay? So that's like, I was gonna ask, like, comment below, what themes do y'all usually traditionally do with your families, if y'all have a tradition? But we are like Grinch. We are obsessed with Grinch, the Grinch. And I love all the movies, obviously, but we do a Grinch themed tree. The whole house inside is a Grinch theme, so it's great. It's awesome. And I usually do like Grinch cookies, Grinch pancakes, Grinch anything that I can think of, because I just think he's so. I feel like a lot more people can relate to his Christmas energy than we might want to admit. But yeah, it's gonna be, you know, a rough holiday because it's my first holiday without my dad. But I'm definitely I'm doing everything I can to kind of keep this spirit alive and, you know, just keep positive. And that being said, it just got me thinking about like where Christmas started and came from. And y'all know me, I love to learn and like find out information. So I did find out about Christmas. Okay, so bear with me, just in case y'all didn't know, because I didn't know the origin of it. So I was like, okay, well, let's educate ourselves here. So apparently, back in the day when they had like when Christianity was starting to really make way, there were pagans, okay? And pagans were basically people that had different religions that was not Christianity. It was like Celtic, what's it called? Kind of like, not with Vikings, but I guess you can relate it to them. Wicca, you know. But they noticed their celebrations, one of their particular celebrations, it happened around December 21st, when they noticed the sun would come really, really, really low, okay? So obviously at that time, they didn't have the knowledge of the solstice, which it looks like as though the sun is coming to a stop and it's reversing its path. And they didn't know that, but they noticed that this was happening. And at the time, Christianity was at the foothold of Christianity. They were trying to convert these pagans into Christianity. So one of the things that they did is try to incorporate the birth of Jesus, which is unknown. Truly, it really is unknown. It's not. Christians say December 25th, but it's truly unknown. In order for them to transition to it easily, they picked December 25th around that time that they were familiar with, because they had their own holiday around that time. And it's usually between December 21st to the 25th that solstice happens. The sun almost looks like it's coming to a complete stop, and then it comes back, it reverses. But they didn't know all these scientific things back then. So yeah, definitely Christians were trying to match the pagan celebrations, and they chose that day. But I didn't know that. So I was like, man, I'm always learning new things, which I love that. And then what I was going to say, let me see. And which is different from like celebrating Christmas and also what do you believe behind it? Because there's Christmas and then there's believing in Santa Claus and all that stuff, which is all different to many people depending on your upbringing, which I thought it was so interesting. It really is interesting. It's crazy how historically religion and just, different cultures push these traditions. But hey, I'm down to celebrate. I'm open to all religions. So it was just really interesting to learn, which got me thinking about a movie I watched last year about Christmas. This is actually a really good movie. I'm not going to lie. It's meant for kids. But when I sat down and actually watched the movie, it was like a really beautiful way of teaching kids about how Santa Claus came to be. The movie's on Netflix. If you've never seen it, it's called Klaus, Klaus, and it's an animated film. And I was really impressed with the storyline and how they went about explaining it. So I definitely do recommend that for the kids this holiday season. If you guys want to show them a movie about how Santa Claus came to be, it's a really nice movie, how it goes about explaining it. And it's nice. I'm definitely for always learning about new Christmas movies, which got me thinking. I was like, okay, got me thinking, what are like my favorite holiday movies to watch during the holiday season? Obviously, there's a lot because, there's a difference between like your nostalgic holiday movies and then you have like your Hallmark movies, which those are completely different but they always end up almost the same because they always fall in love. But, those are different ones. And then they have like really adult Christmas movies, like Bad Santa. And then they also have like your action movies. But the ones that I want to discuss is my favorite ones that I tend to watch almost every Christmas season. They're just like my go-tos. They make me feel good and they put me into the Christmas spirit. So I figured I could go down my list and recommend a few. Maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't. I don't know. But I know they're dear to my heart. So I'm going to start with the movie Elf. I know you guys love the movie Elf too. It is, okay, so normally I don't like Will Ferrell, or that's his name? I normally don't like him in movies. Like anytime he comes out in a movie, he like annoys me. He has like this weird comedy about him that I don't know, I don't feel it. It reminds me of my little brothers, and their humor sometimes is so off the wall. It's like, he comes out in a lot of movies that where my brothers can probably quote, and they are like in the middle of quoting them, they're laughing to the point that's annoying. Anyhow, but Elf is a really cute one, and for being an old dude in an elf costume, he really did a really good job. He really did. And obviously, it's not true. So it's just a good comedy, good laugh movie. And I like the girl that's in it. That's like his love interest. That becomes his love interest. What's her name? Zoe Deschanel or Deschanel. I don't know what her last name is, but she comes out in a good show. It was like a girl with 3 guys in a loft, and she like rented it. But anyhow, I really liked it, and that was the first time that I ever heard her sing. And I don't know if y'all listen to Pandora, but I still listen to Pandora. Don't be hating, okay? I know most people listen to like Sirius XM or whatever, Spotify, but I still listen to Pandora. If you put her name on like the Pandora Christmas, she has a Christmas album. I don't know if y'all know that, but she has a Christmas album. I'm not gonna lie. That album was actually pretty damn good. Like from start to finish, that Christmas album with all of her songs, like she did really good. I feel like she could have gone further with her singing career, but I do love her acting. She has like a really weird humor too, but I like her humor. I don't know if y'all can see. Look, my little gingerbread man. Okay, so my next one is called The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. This movie came out a long time ago, but it's a classic. It's such a classic. I love it. And it's basically, Tim Allen ends up having to wear a Santa Claus suit because he thought he killed Santa Claus, or he did, I guess. And he puts on a suit and he becomes Santa Claus. And I just thought it was really cool how he starts gaining weight and all that good stuff. So it always makes me laugh. It was like the first time I ever seen a movie where they bring you to like that world of where Santa Claus lives, and all his elves and helpers, and I love it. So it was a good feel movie. That one, I think it's good for the kids to watch with the kids. This one is called I'll Be Home for Christmas. Okay, so this one, I'm not gonna lie, I like it because JTT comes out in it. And if you don't know who JTT is, he was a heartthrob back in my day. It's Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Okay. Oh my gosh, he was so cute growing up. He was just one of those guys that you're like, he's a cutie. He came out in like Home Improvement with Tim Allen. So he came out in this movie and he was so cute, and I thought it was such a cool story that he did everything he can to come home for Christmas, and he had like an adventure, and it's just like a really cute love story, and so yeah, I definitely recommend that one. I think that's a really good movie to watch with like your significant other. It's like really cute, flirty movie. You definitely need some good snacks for it. Yeah, definitely recommend to watch that with your boo, with your man, or your girlfriends too. If you know who JTT is, then you will definitely like this movie. Okay, so The next one. I don't know about y'all, but I love Home Alone. Okay, I love Home Alone. The original's cool. But Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I mean, if this movie did not make you want to go to New York, I don't know what. But like for sequels, most sequels don't make it. Okay, they don't. Most sequels don't make it, and this one made it. Like, I feel like it was probably even better than the original. Like, I love the original. It was cute. It was sweet. But number 2, yes. I definitely love the storyline, everything about it. And it was crazy how quickly they filmed it right after the first one, and that they were able to adjust so quickly. And I mean, Macaulay Culkin, he's just, I don't, anything after Home Alone 2, because they've done several. I mean, it's gone to, the franchise is out of control. It really is out of control. Like, they need to stop. Because I think they have like Home Alone 6. And there might be a 7. I don't know, but they need to stop. Okay, I feel like they could have stopped with number 2. You know what it was? It was the little boy in Home Alone 3. I didn't feel it. No, that one, No. Home Alone 2 is the movie that you gotta watch. Like, my kids love that movie. Like, that's just Christmas. Like, and you know what it is? Like, the soundtrack of Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Like, you can recognize the soundtrack and know, oh my gosh, that's from Home Alone, or Home Alone 2, like, specifically. So yeah, I definitely love watching Home Alone 2. And then of course, I already told y'all, my family's like a Grinch lover. So definitely How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I'm talking about the one with Jim Carrey, like the real people. That one came out in like 2000. So we are officially celebrating the 25-year anniversary. And I'm pretty sure, okay, it's safe to say that as long as like you're in the US, most movie theaters are doing like a night where you can watch it, because they're celebrating the 25 years, that you can go and watch it during the week, like midweek. And oh my God, he did such an incredible job. Like, I don't think I can ever imagine someone doing that role ever again. And I've seen the animated one with, I think who did it? Illumination did it. Loved it. Loved the animation one too. It was so cute. Love the storyline in that one too. But man, the original, how the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I just love how, I don't know if you guys seen it, but if you see it. I love the details that they did on the people of Whoville. Like, if you watch the movie, you can see like almost every person. They did like the noses, like as if they're, like the Whoville people. And then like the detail to the costumes, the town, like, oh my gosh, the exaggerated everything. Whoville people. I don't know the Who's. They're called the Who's. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I love that movie. That movie gets me every time. And I can probably watch it once a week. I'll never get tired of it. I just know it. And like I said, Jim Carrey's performance in it, oh my gosh, comedy, like just genius. Like his expressions, and the way he just moves, like it was meant for him. And then I love Max. Max is just like, it makes me want to move to Whoville. Okay, I want to experience Christmas in Whoville. I feel like America should invest in a Whoville theme park. I feel like people would go. Can you imagine they have like a theme park that's all Grinch Whoville related situation? That would be bomb. I'm just saying. Okay, I would definitely go. I mean, if we can go to, what's it called, Universal Studios, and do like Harry Potter and all those worlds, Whoville. I mean, who doesn't love Christmas, you know? But yeah, that's my list of like my top movies that I get in the Christmas spirit. And yeah, I hope you guys watch one of those movies. I think you guys would really enjoy it. And then, of course, after thinking about all these amazing movies, I was thinking about like Christmas shopping. Okay, y'all. Christmas shopping has been really difficult this year because I really wanted to be gifts from the heart and that go a long way. And I realized, okay, so in searching for some of these gifts, let's just talk about it because I might help y'all out. It's great that you give someone's kids toys and stuff like that. But you know what I was thinking? That we don't even think about doing, that I think it's genius. I think if you haven't bought this presents yet for like your nieces and nephews, or if you know a family of 4, I was thinking like, man, how come we don't give like movie tickets, zoo entrances, museum outings, gift cards for like your niece to get a haircut, a cute little pedicure for like your niece, or a mommy-daughter date and like a gift card to specifically wear or whatever, or just they have all these other gifts other than like store-bought toys. Because I don't know if y'all noticed lately, these kids are not getting easier to purchase for because everything's so tech-based that I feel like we should probably interact more, and make more memories. And I'm a sucker for making memories and creating situations to create memories. So yeah, I was thinking about all those things and I was like, man, I need to get really creative. I would love if somebody gives me like a zoo membership or a zoo entrance for one outing. Those are really thoughtful gifts that sometimes some weekends you're like, man, money is tight or something, or, oh, there's nothing to do. And then you think about that gift card, you're like, wait a minute, like we could be doing this. So I thought it was really cool. And then like for my girlfriends, I was thinking like, instead of, how like most people give like gift cards to the teachers for like coffee, I'm thinking like coffee. I'm like, if I was a teacher, what would I want? I was like, what about a gift card to like Yogurtland, or to go get some smoothies, or to go get a dessert from like your local bakery or something, or a gift card to your local donut shop. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, you know what? I need to start writing some of this down because I feel like we're always looking to purchase things, but those are the little things, that I feel like we forget about. Even a gas card. A gas card. Yeah. Or even like a gift card to like Sam's. I feel like everyone shops at Sam's or Costco, or a membership to Sam's or a membership to Costco. You know what I mean? Like those are really gifts that go a long way. And then I was thinking about these little teenagers, these tweens and teenagers. So I've been looking, I'm like, what's something cool that you can give them that they can kind of experience something new? Because these teenagers get bored and they're just like, whatever. So I found these like boxes. It's a membership. So if you're thinking about what to give your kid, it's these boxes where you sign up for them. I think you only pay like, it all depends who you go to, but there's several. So basically it's a membership for a company that sends you food and candies from different countries, and you don't know what country you're going to receive, for your kid to open and try, and they give you like a pamphlet of that country, and then you get like your kid gets to try some of those products from other parts of the world. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. I would have loved that. Or like just, they have like snack boxes, just, it could be snacks or just candy. like they have those kind of gifts out there. And I was like, man, that's so good. I was like, dang it, I would have loved that. Or like for girls, you know, you could do the Ipsy membership. It's a little pricey, but I know you can do it. But yeah, those were some of my gift ideas that I figured I can share that might help one of y'all out. You never know. And then I'm going to move on to my next segment of, you know, down memory lane. And I was trying to think about like a really nice Christmas experience that I've had, or that I can remember, you know, or I was fond of. And one of the Christmas experiences I would like to talk about is the first time I ever touched snow. I was super, like, I thought I was going to be able to touch snow at a really young age, but no, it happened when I was 27. Yeah, I was 27. And I touched snow for the first time, and I was so excited, but I didn't realize how messy snow was. And I ended up touching snow for the first time in my life in the state of Utah. They must have different kind of snow in different places, because that's a particular snow, if I recall correctly, it was in Heber City, Utah. And it was so beautiful, and it was fluffy. I don't know, there's something about like the snow in that area, because Heber City is like a little bit further than Park City. But I remember when I touched the snow, it was so fluffy. It was so nice. And I got to do a snow angel. And I remember I was there to move. And I was so scared. I was like, man, you know, here we go, another adventure. And I was working from my computer at the time. And I was working remotely, I guess you can say. But I remember I was just so... snow is strange because, like, yes, it's freezing when you're outside, but when you're like playing in the snow and running around or trying to learn how to snowboard or ski, whew, it gets hot. It gets hot real quick. And I don't know. It takes some time to get used to. I didn't get to experience shoveling snow because I ended up staying in some apartments and I didn't have to, but I did get to experience throwing the ice melt, so you don't slip and fall, you know, because snow accumulates. So yeah, so that was my cool experience around Christmas time. I remember it, and I'm really fond of it. It was on my bucket list to touch snow one day. One of my dreams is to have a white Christmas, maybe rent like a log cabin and go out there with the kids and really just experience, you know, a white Christmas. That's on the bucket list, a white Christmas. But I hope you guys enjoyed my conversation today, and it was so good catching up with you guys. I hope you guys are still preparing for Christmas and you guys stay positive. Don't forget that you are more than welcome to leave a question in the comments, or you can message me and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions on our next episode. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Merry Christmas!